Welcome back, everybody. It's Rama from Junk Journal Divas. Hello, my friends. It's Rama. I am back with a new Diva Delight project because we are starting a new month. So for May, I wanted to look at all different kinds of mini journals and make a few different styles. And I wanted, in this video, I just wanted to show you some of the ones that I have, some that I made, actually just these. And the rest of these are all minis that I have received. So I just wanted to share them and kind of look through and give you all some inspiration. So let me move the ones that were given to me in a swab or Diva Delight or something. I'm going to move those aside and I'll start with the ones that I've done. Now these are the newest ones. I just did these not long ago, and I will link the tutorial videos for all the minis that I've done. It'll be in the video description with a bunch of other information to share with you. But these are the, is it 4? Yeah, 4x4 minis. And I just thought that they were so cute. So I used some boho fabric here. And you can see on the inside, I used my jelly prints. So this is just jelly print papers. So very colorful. This would be fun to put little quotes down or just jot little memories, make a little mini art journal maybe. So that's what this is. I did put a couple little tuck things, and there are a few pockets in here. I can see something sticking here. Oh, like these from Bitty Penny. Her papers I used to fill these. Okay, so I've got this style. And I believe, let me open this one up. I just took a piece of paper. If I move my Bitty Penny, look how pretty this is. I'll also put the link to her papers. Her papers, oh my goodness, they're so gorgeous. And they're really nice and thick. It's like a postcard weight. And they're just so pretty. This one was all roses. But for this book, all I did was take a piece of jelly print paper, and then I just glued the fabric down on top of it. I did some slow stitching here. And in order to be able to refill it really easily, I just put these grommets. So all you have to do is just a single signature in here. And I just tied it together in the middle. So this was very easy. And it's just kind of cute. I love to keep things like this in my purse. And they make great gifts. Okay, so I've got these little 4x4s. And then I wanted to show you, I've made this a long time ago, but it's still one of my favorites. The binding, all I did, you can see here, I took twine and I just wrapped it around here. And that's all I did for my binding. Super, super easy. And this is, well, let me just go ahead and open this up here. This is also a, if you can see, it's a soft cover. So if you can see on the inside, this is like a upholstery fabric. So it was really nice and thick, and that's all I used. I even made a little pocket here, and then I just added lace, crocheted lace on top. Just put a little cluster of some of the extra fabric. So hold it up so you can see. And I just did really messy sewing around it. I love messy sewing. And that's all I did, was just wrap the twine around, and then I just tied it here. And then this is just tying it, you know, tying them together. And then on the inside, this one I did a little differently. So this one has a lot of little pockets and things. Dyed papers. Yeah, I think this one has a lot of little tucks and pockets and goodies in here. This is a file folder. And I did a lot of like little scrap pieces of fabric I just put on the edge. So that's another idea. I think I have these little note cards down in the pockets here. This was just one of my favorites, this little chunky monkey. And you guys know I usually love bright, colorful things, so this is unlike my normal style. But I just love it, and I feel like it's like indestructible. Okay, and then this is another one. I made some with cardboard. So if you can see here, this is just a dangle hanging. And if you can see underneath here, I did the cardboard, and what I did, I kind of glued stuff down on top of it, and then I tore some of it up to give it this really distressed look. And I did put some little page corners and things on there. You can see better on the back maybe. And again, this was a long time ago, so I will put the tutorial link for this, but it is an older video. And this is kind of the same thing as the last one. Lots of little tucks and pieces of fabric and thing that I added in. This little pocket here. Middle of the signature, I put some beads. And this is a Edith Holden page, looks like. Here, put a little flower down in there. So you get the idea. It's a book page. They're just so fun and cute. Some stamping here. Okay, so tie this back. Okay, so that's another one with cardboard. Okay, and then let's get into some that I received, and I'm just kind of grabbing them in the order that they are here. This one's from Cynthia, and this is just an envelope, a junk mail envelope. And she filled it with some goodies in here, but if you can see, it's just all scrapbook or scrap pages, scrap papers. How fun. So I love this idea. Here she had a little piece of one of my sari. And you can see it's just the envelope. Super cute. Now in Junk Journal Divas, we also have a swap that's coming up. It's a bee theme, and it's a tattered journal. So that's just a bunch of different layers of fabric and laces and whatever. So I wanted to show this. This was a gift. This was from Karen, who's an admin with me. And I love this so much. This was a very special gift. So you can see all of the different layers and everything that she did here. So we open this up. And again here. And I just want you to see, like, so this is a page. And this is my mom and I when I was getting married. So it's basically like my life. This is my grandmother. And then this is to add a picture of my girls. So if you see here, this is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you want to say this, you know, is a page. But every one, it's just stacked with so much stuff. So here we do have, oh, you guys, look. This is me. This is a baby picture. My mom had taken me to get my photo, and I was finally smiling, and the guy just went to take the shot, and I made this face. Okay, so here, let's look here. So this kind of looks like it's a tag as the base, and then she has all these different layers. There's a glassine bag, which forms the pocket. And then she put this photo on top. Oh, does this pull out? Yep, we've got another one here. So then this photo, this picture on the front, created another pocket. And we just got a whole bunch of lace and stuff. So if you want to just kind of experiment, if you've never really done a tattered journal and you just want to play around a little bit, this would be a perfect thing to do. Make a mini, it doesn't have to be this long. It can just be a little square, and you can just play around with the idea of doing all these layers for a, and jump in and participate in the journal swap. Here it's the same thing, tag pulls out. Like you guys can just see all of those layers. So this is just beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this back up. I definitely want to try something like this using all my sari pieces, because I have so many scraps that I can't seem to part with. Okay, and then this one is also from Karen. Another fun thing to do is if you want to try a different binding technique and try doing a mini. So this one she did the Coptic stitch and put a twig here. And I know she's like, just use it. You've got to use it. Like these, it's nice paper for, you know, mixed media and stuff. But as you can see, I haven't used it. It's just blank paper. But I just love it. So this is another idea, play around with a different binding technique. And then this one's from Nikki Oliver, also in Divas with me. Look at all this. And the lace, and again, this is just fabric that she used, a little mini. And if you can see, it's just the fabric here on the inside of the page. And she just kind of glued her signature onto the fabric. As you can see here. And just did her thing, adding some little pockets and things. Pretty. This was obviously fall. Halloween. So cute. So there, that is another idea here. So this one is a paper bag. See the back here. Just an envelope here. Just a lot of really cool, fun papers. And then she took another piece of the bag, and you can see it's here. So we've got a whole bunch of pockets with a bunch of goodies down in there. And then this is the center. And then we've got the other pocket page here. So this is just a really fun book too. Little fun clusters and things. I'm telling you guys, I love to go through and look at all my goodies that I have saved. Okay, so that's just another one here. And then I have another paper bag journal. This one's from Donna Rice. All my Divas sisters, if you're not in Junk Journal Divas, come over and join us. I always have the link in my video description. So another paper bag journal. She just put some burlap here on the spine. Look how fun this tassel is. So fun. Just used all paper bags for the pages and filled all the pockets with some goodies. I love this page. Flowers. And then here she just sewed right down the middle. So this is super cute. So here you go, guys. We've got paper bags, all the different kinds of different binding methods. And then these are the little guys that I did. So we have paper bags, we have fabric. This one was also fabric and fabric here. Different binding techniques, got cardboard. So just kind of look around and see, what do you have? Use what you have. Ooh, and I forgot envelope and then fabric scraps. So looking around to see, what do I have? I went thrifting with my girls and I just found this huge pile of envelopes. So I got these envelopes, and this just happens to be, if you would tear, you know, like a regular page, 8.5 by 11 page, it would be about this size. So I could use this to be my covers. I've got a lot of these now. Now these are, I get these from HelloFresh, so I've got a lot of these, and I just covered it with some paint. And I've also used these, just fold them in half. And then, I mean, if you want to, you could put a little spine in there. I also, if you don't have large envelopes, I've used little bags like this because this is what I had, again. And I just laid them out like this, and I put some tape. I have linen tape, but maybe if you want to glue some thin fabric or something here to make your spine, and I did it on both sides. And then I did cut the tops of these off, so this would be my covers. Or glassine bag, same thing, folded it in half. So those are some ideas, you guys. Whatever it is that you have, let's just get creative and see what we come up with. So this is going to be my Diva Delight project for May, and I'm going to get started here, but I'm not sure what I'm going to try first. We'll see. So stay tuned for some more crafty adventures. So check out your stash and see what you have available to create with. There's so many different options here, and I wanted to kind of leave it open. So I'm really excited to see what everyone comes up with, and I'm sure that we're all going to get lots of ideas from this, just from everybody sharing. Thanks for watching.